good?
Yep, you good to go.
All right, Con. All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash, and double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to all you Wakim out there, 144,000 who pushing his word with all truth and sincerity, and as well as to all you believers out there who believe in on the gospel. And these are a couple brothers from Great Millstone Houston camp, and we want to go into another Thursday live where the Lord which He allow us to bring out this information, this news, which is a lot of things going on in the earth, so it's too hard to keep up with. That's why He distribute the Spirit to different men. You got apostles doing lessons, bringing out information. You got elders, bishops doing lessons, bringing out information. Brothers across the four corners, so on and so forth, bringing out this information, man. So it's enough to go around. There's a lot to talk about. And especially in these times, like I said in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, at the end it shall speak and not lie. And we seeing that. It ain't just that we bringing out these words and nothing happening. No, the Lord giving us tangible proof to show that we at the end of the world, that we could bring out these precepts and then have an article or a video to back it up. Now go ahead and share my screen. Now tonight, it should be a fairly quick lesson tonight. As we know, there's a lot of things going on as well right now. You still got the situation in Israel, and shalom to the brother Batamayim. Shalom, Mak. Yahabashimel Shah Brakatah.
Hey, shalom, Mike and Mishmakatah. Yes, sir.
And shit, Tanya, Akim Aqua, I thought I would maybe tuning in. Because you got the Israel, and Hamas situation that's going on right now with the Palestinians, and they still have it in the news to where they're not calling it a day of jihad, which we ain't gonna go into none of that tonight. I'm just kind of giving some other little topics that's been going on or happening in the world. Now in other words, these Palestinians, America and Israel keep pushing their buttons, and now Iran hopping into it. And now, man, I was watching this video. It was on Brighteon with Mike Adams. As a matter of fact, I'll put it in the chat later on, Lord willing, if I remember. But he was going into it how Iran and Russia, they got a little pact together. So once Iran move in and to help these Palestinians in America, they go be forced to defend Israel, then Russia go be forced to move in too. So a lot of things going on. You see a lot of things going on. And they also talking about, so-called sleeper cells. Sleeper cells all over, not just, the East or the Middle East, but over here in America, coming with those Central and South Americans. They can say they kind of trying to cause uproars and chaos in America. So a lot of things happening, man. You got the wars, rumors of wars, uproars of the people coming. We see it brewing. Hey, don't forget, look, the CV situation, they said a new one was coming. The winter coming. Biden did speak of a dark winter. Him or Trump, whoever, Biden, the winter coming, man. Price is still going up. So we definitely in those times. But tonight I want to hit on this. What happened to it? Like, you got something?
Go ahead, brother. You got it.
Come on. So what happened to us? So this from RT News. And it says, and this was put out October 24th, 2023. And it says, Earth's vital signs worse than ever before. And that's another sign to show that we at the end of the world. That the world will be weakened, man. Bro, hey, you know what? That's why that's the point. That's the reason we need Yahweh Shai, though. Because the things that's going on in the world, when you really think about it, who can fix them? None of these nations got the solution to the world's problems, to the issues that's going on in the ozone. How they gonna fix that? Right? The people minds who are already polluted in the society, the rainbow flag people. And then even if you say and try to put it into the hands of any other government like Putin, them, nobody gonna rule this world under the laws of the Most High to change it back around to bring that refreshing, like I said in Acts 3 that Yahweh Shai gonna bring. These nations trying to go digital and AI, and so what's really the world solution? What we talking about? That's why Yahweh Shai got to be sent, man, because the earth is being weak and it got to be refreshed. Because it's always going to be, as the scripture said, it abided forever. And under Esau Edom's rule, now look at it, man. It says Earth's vital signs worse than ever before. You got something, bro?
No, I'm just wow, yeah, man. That's mind blowing, but it's a testament to prophecy. It's a testament to the current rulers of this world, man. Go ahead, brother.
Now I'm going to the word vital signs. Just quick Google definition. It says vital signs, which you go into the doctor. What they let me check your blood pressure. They put I forget what it's called, but the thing up to your chest, or put your arm in a little socket. But it says clinical measures, specifically pulse rate, temperature, respiration rate, blood pressure, that indicates the state of a patient's essential body function. I'm gonna go to this one with a simple definition. It says vital signs are measurements of the body's most basic functions, and we're talking about the earth. It says the 4 main vital signs routinely monitored by medical professionals and healthcare providers include the following: body temperature, pulse rate, respiration rate, and rate of breathing. So now put that in the earth terms. Esau Edom, he cutting down trees. And what it was, you mentioned a couple months ago, a couple years ago, there's a documentary you was watching about the Amazon, and how that was the lungs of the earth, and pretty much how he just cutting down trees. I believe it was something you was going into. The things that help the earth breathe, he cutting it down.
Right, yeah. A deforestation.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep. He ain't applying the law. The land Sabbath. He building and constantly drilling in the earth, drilling for oil. Ain't giving the earth no break, man. So that's why we see more earthquakes, and that's also another sign. We see more earthquakes. Look, the earth hot too. Hey, we gonna see more ways, tsunamis in places that's gonna come. However, the Lord gonna have it, man. But we definitely in those times. So I continue on. So hold on. Let me So it says Earth vital signs are worse than ever before. It says scientists say that life on the planet is under siege. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I got a precept too for you.
You got it,
yeah. I get it in the NLT, Isaiah 24.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all started at verse 4, I think. Wait, okay, are you gonna pull it up?
Well, okay, yeah, I was gonna go to the blue. I got you though. NLT, huh?
Yeah. Right. It says, NLT, it says, the earth mourns and dries up, and the land wastes away and withers. Even the greatest people on earth waste away. Mm-hmm. It said the earth suffers for the sins of his people, for they have twisted God's instructions, violated his laws, and broken his everlasting covenant, right? And, they're really going into Esau, man, okay? He's doing everything contrary to how the law says to run the earth. And that's why you got so much, a turmoil, man. And why the article is, saying what it's saying, bro. Things have got completely out of hand. Everybody's sick. People are all obese, okay? It's bad, bro. And you can't even get access, to good herbs and things like that, fruits and vegetables.
Right.
It's all polluted, man. So what's the solution for this stuff, bro? The Lord bringing that destruction, bringing that fire, man. Go ahead.
Now I was interested to see what that word language was. In the KJV is Isaiah 24:4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The hearted people of the earth do languish. Let's see what is H35 H53 5 535.
Right, yep.
Yes, I'm all. What'd you say, bro?
Yeah, hey, look, this is a good word too, brother. I also get that word defile in the Hebrew as well. Go ahead.
Con, I got you. So it says to be weak. So the earth is being weak, and it says to droop. Right? To languish. And that's so a quick Google definition for language. It says to lose or lack vitality, growth, to grow weak or feeble. Man, come on, man.
Right.
That's why you need new owners. It says to be exhausted, right? The constant drilling for oil, dumping oil in the ocean. That's why come on, man, animals committing suicide.
Right.
You got big ass whales, excuse my language, but big animals jumping out the water because they don't want to be in it no more. Committing suicide. Trees suffering.
Right.
People. Can I get this quick precept? This is a sign that went in 2nd Ezra 14. I'm gonna just read it right in the scriptures. What'd you say?
No, I had one after you. Right?
Okay, come. The 2nd Ezra 14. Now this is going into the end of the world. The angel told Ezra, look, you pretty much at the end. But I'm gonna hop down to the point, verse 17. 2nd Ezra 14 and 17. Nah, I gotta start at 16. Nah, 15. All right, yeah, 15. So it says, I'm gonna start at 14. So 2nd Ezra 14 and 14. It says, let go from the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. And that's the thing. We asking the Lord to get us up out of here. It's about that time. He's like Solomon said, once we repent and turn back, the Lord gonna come. Baruch said it too. Well, we at that point, we looking for the Lord to come through, man. We're looking for these prophecies to be fulfilled. So we want the plagues. We want this world to get worse. Although we know we gonna be in the midst, we gonna have to suffer, at times. But still, we know what's the end of all this. A kingdom gonna come, but we go rest. It's all good. It's a win-win situation, man. Right? But let's get to it. Let's get to the point. So it says, for yet greater evils than those, verse 16, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, right? So once the world become weaker through age, it says, so much more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. And that's why we see in the earth in chaos, because the world is, as it said in its definition, have been weakened, man. As the brother said, brought out the precept, it languishing. It grew feeble. And the Lord need to come. The only person that could really come through and fix the earth is Yahweh, man.
Right.
That's how we know we got the answers. What else can fix this? What else can fix the hole in the ozone? Take the trash out of space. Stop the people's minds from thinking the way they think today. Take away all of the weapons. And come on, man, this is the answer right here. This is Yahweh is a solution. You got it, bro.
Right. Yeah. And I go down with that, brother, to the strong definition down there because it got some beautiful in there.
Okay, consulate.
In the strong definition, no. I go up to the Strongs right there. You see it? Yeah. Right. It says, by implication, to be sick, to mourn. Right. The earth is sick. The earth, it's mourning, man.
Yeah.
Look at the condition of the people. You can tell that something is wrong, bro. Okay. Man is not supposed to be all weak and feeble and sickly like this, bro. Adam wasn't dealing with this stuff.
Right.
Okay. They were having back pains and, tumors. They weren't dealing with that.
Crazy shit.
Right. Children having complications, taking, juice as soon as the baby born, get a baby a juice shot. I mean, there's all kind of weird stuff, man. Esau is the problem. Yes. This is why it's growing weak. Okay, the earth is mourning. Okay, and the brother had mentioned, about how the animals are committing suicide and doing different things, man. Right, acting unnatural. Okay, what can we learn from that? We can learn that something is wrong with the planet Earth, man. And real quick, I got a precept here inside of Job.
Okay, you got it out.
Yeah, and Bob Washai, if you don't mind, brother, still get that word of defile in Isaiah.
Okay, that's about.
Yeah, but this is Job, right? Job chapter 12. And I'll start at verse 6. Okay, it says, the tabernacles of robbers prosper. And who's the tabernacle of robbers? Esau, man. It says, and they that provoke God are secure, and to whose hand God bringeth abundantly. So even though Esau, he's rebelling against the Most High, he's provoking the Most High is blessing him. Why? So that he can fulfill prophecy, man. I know it might seem strange, okay? But it's the Most High's will. It says, verse 7, but ask now the beasts, and they shall teach thee, and the fowls of the air, and they shall tell thee, or speak to the earth, and it shall teach thee, and the fishes of the sea shall declare unto thee. What can we learn from nature, man? What is it telling us? Something is off. Something is wrong. Okay? It's a big problem, man. And Esau is their problem. This is terrible management. All right, he got terrible, a misuse of the earth, man. It's sad. But it's prophecy, okay? Go ahead, brother.
Come on, bro. So I read this Isaiah 24:5. It says, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, and broken the everlasting covenant. And that word for defiled is H2610, H2610, and it's Hanap. You got it out.
Right. It says to be profane, be defiled, be polluted, be corrupt. Okay. And what comes to your mind about polluted? Micah 2:10.
Mm-hmm.
It says to be polluted, to be profane, be godless. This is a godless earth, man. Right? It says to pollute, to make profane, make godless, called to be defiled. Okay. It says especially in a moral sense, corrupt, defiled. The earth is morally decaying, man, corrupted because of Esau. This is the same thing that Noah, all right, was seeing during his time, man. Corruption, godliness, okay? Excuse me, godlessness.
All right.
These people don't fear the Most High, man. Look at what's going on, brothers and sisters. Something should click in your mind that, hold up, man, hold up. This ain't natural, like it's not right, okay? Look, bro, I even see, 2/3 sometimes say, hold up, bro, this too much.
Right.
Bro, you got fruit flies, man, okay? Flaming hot Cheeto niggas calling out other fruit flies and look, bro, you doing too much.
Wow.
No, nigga, you doing too much. All y'all doing too much. But you have people in the alphabet community saying that other people are going too far in the alphabet community, that should ring bells, man.
Right.
That it has gotten, bro, the wicked is calling out the wicked, bro. This is amazing. Okay, go ahead, brother. You got it out.
I'm going to read that in the NLT. 2nd Esdras 14 and 16. It's verse 17. It says, as the world grows older and weaker, that's what we're reading about. It says the evils that will come upon his people will multiply. And so we should expect to see a lot of things happen, man, as we see a lot of things already happening. Right. But I get into this article. You got something else out?
Nah, bro, you got it.
Let's see. You had something else in that definition?
Nah, bro, that was it out.
Okay, come on. All right, so I hop into this article. So again, it says Earth's vital signs worse than ever before. The things that's needed to live. So in other words, the Earth is dying, man. It says the vital signs that signify, which we know the Earth will be forever. It says the vital signs that signify the health of our planet are currently worse than at any time in human history. I wonder why. Because the so-called white man is ruling it. It says a team of scientists warned in a journal research paper published in the journal Bioscience on Tuesday. The study is an update of a 2019 analysis that 15,000 students across the globe has supported and stated that 20 of 35 crucial indicators used to track anthropogenic. I got to pull it up. I'm gonna go anthropogenic. I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna go back to the definition. Let's read that again. It says the study is an update of a 2019 analysis that 15,000 students or scientists across the globe has supported and stated that 20 of 35 crucial indicators used to track anthropogenic climate change are at record highs. So I went into that word anthropogenic. Oh, and it's saying it, but yeah, it's anthropogenic. I don't know if it's saying it. I think my other screen on mute. But it says chiefly of pollution or environmental change originating in human activity. And that's, Esau, look, man-made disasters.
Right.
You got something?
Yeah, you in mind. I think it's a word called ecocide. Ecocide.
Ecocide?
Yeah, yep.
Right. See?
Right.
Ecocide. Ecocide.
Yeah.
Ecocide. It says destruction of the natural environment by deliberate or negligent human action.
Right.
That's a good one. That's an
right.
awesome.
Yeah. And look, man. See, look, buddy. You can make me get back inside my vocabulary bag, but I got a big dictionary that I need to open back up. Yeah, but we're seeing Esau ecocide the earth, man. Look at that picture, bro. He dressed like an Edomite.
It didn't look like one of the Rothschild ones,
Right.
When they had the plants and shit. And then revolutionary industrial,
a brother about to buy got a good precept too. So you get a chance. Right, the brother put Proverbs 29:2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Lines up with everything the brother going into, man. Beautiful precept, Bob.
Man. But yeah, so man, look, man-made disasters, man. So look, he blowing up stuff, all these plants, they got toxins going into the air. And look, this gonna be the excuse to so-called bring back lockdowns and digital IDs and what is called like not going green, but your carbon footprint.
Yeah.
Your carbon footprint and your social credit score. This gonna be the reason. And look, the earth dying, they gonna push that thing. They gonna make you feel guilty, like they made these people feel guilty, with the juice. But let's get back into it. So it says, without actions that address the root problem of humanity, who's the root problem? Esau, man. It says, without actions that address the root problem of humanity, taking more from earth than it can safely give, we're on our way to the potential collapse of natural and socio-economic systems in a world with unbearable heat and shortages of food. So it's saying, look, we got to find the root problem, the root cause of why we taking more from the earth. I got a quick precept. Let's see. Gotta get this one. It's Job 9:24, but that's like you just put in Isaiah 24. Under the inhabitants thereof. Job 9:24, it says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So this is the root cause right here, Esau, Edom. Because as the scriptures say, what in Sirach, as the king do, so will the people do. In Psalms the 9th chapter, it goes into when the vilest man is exalted, the wicked walk on every side. The vilest man have been exalted. A child have been exalted and put in rulership. He don't know how to act. You see? But that's why we see the world in the shape it's in. It says he covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, then where and who is he? Right. If he ain't the root cause, then who else is it? But it says, so look, a dying earth gonna lead to what? And this prophecy right here, look, because in 2nd Esdras 14, it was going until when the earth grew weaker, that evil was going to multiply. So right here it says, without actions that address the root problem of humanity, taking more from the earth than it can safely give, we're on our way to potential collapse, right? More evil's going to come of natural and socio-economic system, right? I got that too. This is what that is, socio-economic. Relating to or concerned with the interaction of social and economic factors. Hold on, let's get a simple term. Now check this out. This one, Klaus Schwab and them came into place when I was reading this. Nobody will be left behind. It ain't gonna be no difference again. Remember, between the middle class, everybody will be brought to the same level.
Yes,
So
sir.
when these things happen, in other words, they're saying, look, it's gonna be lockdown. Look, and you ain't about to go around and live how you live no more. That's what this leading to. More problems coming to the earth. You had some, bro?
Live, brother. You got it.
It says socioeconomic status is the position of an individual or group on the socio-economic scale, which is determined by a combination of social and economic factors such as income and amount and kind of education. It says type and prestige of occupation, so your job, right, where you graduated from, how much money you make, like it is today, right, how much followers you got. It says place of residence, where you live. It says in some societies or party of society, ethic or origin, and it goes on. So your status, in other words, so what is going into the times we're coming into when the economy collapse, it says we're on our way to potential collapse of natural and socio-economic systems, and with a world with unbearable heat and shortages of food, famines coming, all hell gonna break loose. Right? The dollar gonna collapse. That's what this talking about. And that's a scripture. So I'm gonna read this one more time. 2 Ezra 14 and 17 in the GNT. As the world grows older and weaker, like the title says, the vital signs are worse than ever before. What's next? It says, then the evils that will come upon this people will multiply. And that's what it's going to lead to. So I continue reading. You got something?
Wow, you got it, brother.
It said Dr. Christopher Wolf of Oregon State University, the lead author of the report. In addition to surging greenhouse gas emissions, the study found that rising global temperatures and sea levels are key indicators of the Earth's ill health. And this month, the waters, the beaches in Florida was over 100. People couldn't even get up in there. I think you had snow in Las Vegas. You see? But it says that the study found that rising global temperatures and sea levels are key indicators of the Earth's ill health. Other factors also include high human and livestock population levels. People having too many babies is too many people. And we already been seeing how they've been killing off livestock, right? Killing off people with the first go round of the juice. So now they got to do it again. They still giving that excuse. It's too many people on the earth, too much movement. It says the researchers find an echo a separate report released last month, which conclude that Earth is well outside the safe operating space for humanity. In other words, they came to the conclusion that this Earth becoming unlivable. Come on, man. Did not Yahweh Shai say Matthew 24, Mark 13? Because the tribulation that's gonna come, which this was that gonna lead to, the time gotta be shortened. Who would have ever thought the earth, Adam, then when like the brother brought up Adam, you would have thought the great men of old who seen the earth at its best. Right? I think it's what they say, pre-diluvian period, before the flood.
Right.
If you would have told them, look, the earth will be dying and showed them pictures of how it's going to be, they would never believe that probably, man. I'm sure they wouldn't. But now here we in 2023 when the soul, look at the Pope, look, he know it. And this is what he said, the world is collapsing. You see? Under his rule. You see? The Edomite, man. Come on, man. But it says the research, I'm going to read that again. It says, which concluded, so they came to the conclusion that Earth is well outside the safe operating space for humanity. Researchers said the latest study comes during a year in which several climate records were smashed, including global air temperatures, ocean temperatures, and ice levels in the Southern Ocean. In July, scientists recorded the highest monthly air surface temperature ever registered, likely the hottest the planet has ever experienced in 100,000 years, which, we know it ain't 100,000 years like Esau said, 1 billion years ago,
right?
Or 1 million years ago. See, if anything, the Earth roughly what about 12,000, around that so years, give or take, But it says by 2100, and that's the thing. Look how far they looking into the future.
Yeah.
By 21, by then we gonna be chilling, laid back.
Oh, yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, big cooling. Us, us, man, ruling, man, living. Come
Yes,
on,
sir.
man. 2100.
Yeah, and look, we're gonna get the actual date of the earth. Like we're gonna get the actual correct dates, man, in the kingdom,
Right.
bro.
Because we really on,
Yeah, we don't know what the hell going on.
with Daniel 7, in for that horn for Esau, it said that he was gonna think to change times and all that.
Right.
Now he been doing that, with the calendars, but so it says by 2100, it says that's funny. As many as 3 to 6 billion people may find themselves outside Earth's livable regions. But look, the Lord said He's gonna shorten it before that. He's gonna stop it before that. It says, Dr. Wolf explained, adding that increasingly large numbers of people will be encountering severe heat, limited food, and that's the second time it said. So look, we should be expecting a food shortage. Another thing, these trucks slowing up, that's still going on. Hey, the winter coming. It says gonna be a cold winter. Hey, look, and we talking about record breaking. Hey, look, the Earth doing stuff that it ain't usually been doing. So I wouldn't be surprised if this winter is, as Biden said, a dark winter. Something as worse as never before. We in that time, man. And Esau got to make his move eventually. But let's move on. So it says, and elevated mortality rates and people dying. It says, I ended up, and you got it, bro. It says, the second report also states that for several decades, the scientific community has been sounding the alarm about humanity's impact on worsening climate conditions. Unfortunately, time is up. Exactly, time is up. What is saying, Job? The Most High gave the wicked bounds he can't pass. We here, the writing on the wall. But it goes on. Let's jump down now. Now I'm gonna finish it out. It says the scientists also highlighted severe flooding in China and India, as well as a powerful Mediterranean storm that led to the deaths of thousands of people in Libya, as further examples of deteriorating climate conditions. As for potential actions to mitigate the worsening effects of climate change, the paper calls for removing fossil fuel subsidies, increasing forest protection. And look, it's too late to try to do it now. Like I said about Babylon, it can't be healed. The only person that's written in prophecy to heal it is Yahweh Shai, man. Again, Acts the 3rd chapter. He go be sent to bring forth restitution in the earth, and it said refreshing in the earth, man, because it will be ruled under the right way. The law's gonna be followed. The right people who supposed to rule it gonna be ruling it.
I got a precept for you, Ak.
You got it, bro.
This is Romans chapter 8 and verse 22. It says, "For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now."
Mm-hmm.
So the whole creation is groaning, is suffering. Okay. Why is that, man? Because the wicked is in power. Death is in the world, pain is in the world, agony is in the world. Things are steady on the decline. It says, verse 23, it says, "And not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves grown within ourselves, waiting for the adoption to wit, the redemption of our body." So the elect is waiting on those new bodies, man. Also, to be changed to their glory, man. To be made like Yahweh Shai. Okay? That's what we waiting on, bro. And all the earth is waiting to be restored, man. Okay? The Most High going to do it in due time. Go ahead, brother.
That's right. So it says, so I read this last little excerpt. It says, life on our planet is clearly under siege, concluded Professor William Ripple, also of OSU. It is a moral duty of scientists and our institutions to alert humanity on any potential existential threat and to show leadership and taking action. But look, it's too late, man. I'm gonna get this. This Revelation 11 and 18. I'm gonna read it in the NLT. It's what time we're in, because remember what he said. His own mouth condemneth him, right? It says, unfortunately, time is up. Revelation 11 and 18 in the NLT. It says, the nations were filled with wrath, but now the time of your wrath has come. It is time to judge the dead and reward your servants, the prophets, as well as your holy people, and who fear your name from least to the greatest, is the point. And it is time to destroy. It is time to destroy all who have caused destruction on the earth, man. And that's where we at. And who's the main one? The main culprit, Esau. Like the KJV says, and should have destroyed them, which destroyed the earth. I like how that sound. I like how that ring. Got a ring to it. It sound good. You know, because look, I want to see how it was with Adam and Ruth. You know, I just want to walk outside with no socks, no shoes on. You know, come on, man. But look, we definitely in that time. And as it says, as the earth get weaker over prophecy, what more evil's gonna come. So hey, keep our eyes open. But you got it, bro.
Oh yeah, but this over here. Come on. Yeah, man, and you know, just add on to what the brother is saying, man. This coming judgment of this fire and destruction is going to bring that cleansing, okay? It's going to bring that refreshing, man, because fire is indeed a cleansing agent. And the Most High promised to bring fire this time, man, okay? And how do we know this? Because of prophecy. Real quick, I'm going to get 2 quick precepts to show you that fire is coming. This is Isaiah 66, verse 15. It says, for behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. So this is a promise, man. Okay, a guarantee that the Lord is coming with that fire. And the next scripture here, to not get into the video, 2 Peter chapter 3, in verse 7, it says, but the heavens and the earth, which are now, by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire, against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. So fire is prophesied to come, man. Okay. And this war that's been prepared, okay, the war of Armageddon that's been prepared is going to lead to that, man, to that great destruction that's coming. So I'll play this video here, all right, from YouTube, man, from Anonymous Official. As you can see, the title of this video says, Tucker Carlson, most people have no clue what we just started. It says, prepare now. And a few brothers, elder brothers, have already done responses to this video, so I'm sure that your brother and sister may have saw it, but I just want to throw in my 2 cents on it, and now I will close out the video, the lesson, okay? So here we go, man.
We seem to be heading to war with Iran. Certainly the Biden administration is pushing us in that direction.
Real quick, when the U.S. starts war with Iran, man, you got to know World War III going to start. It's going to start, okay? And the guy that Tucker Carlson is interviewing in this video, man, he's going to go into it. Because according to prophecy in Ezekiel 38, Russia will be a guard unto Iran, okay, which is Persia in the scriptures. And other nations as well, but in particular unto Persia, which is Iran today, or Iran, as some people say. Most High God is working, man. While the world is playing around, right? Watching the NBA now, you know, watching the old boy from the Spurs, what's his name? Wemby. What that tall nigga name?
Yeah,
yeah, Wembanyama. Yeah. Brother, the Lord is working, man. And we're locked in, we're focused. Those of us who take this thing serious, we're focused on what the Lord is showing us, man. Not being distracted by none of this stuff out here, bro. We're watching, okay? So I'm gonna close my mouth now. Let a little bit of this play.
What's new and interesting and ominous is that very few Republicans, the opposition party, are pushing back. Instead, some of the party's leaders are encouraging it. Here, for example, is Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina from last weekend on NBC.
You said this week that the only way to keep the war from escalating is to hold Iran accountable, part of what you're talking about now, and that it might mean bombing their oil refineries.
Yeah.
Have you had any discussions with the Biden administration about this?
A bit. Here's my message. If Hezbollah, which is a proxy of Iran, launches a massive attack on Israel, I will consider that a threat to the state of Israel, existential in nature. I will introduce a resolution in the United States Senate to allow military action by the United States in conjunction with Israel to knock Iran out of the oil business. Iran, if you escalate this war, we're coming for you.
Are you effectively poised to declare war on Iran? That's very strong language.
I am poised to use military force to destroy the source of funding for Hamas.
Few others in the Republican Party will be that open about their intentions, but very few disagree with him. Certainly not in private. They agree. So what would war with Iran mean? It's hard to know because virtually no one who's talking about it in public is operating from a deep interest in America's interest. Is this good for us or is it not? Doug, thank you for coming on. Do you think that we are moving toward war with Iran?
Yes, I do. And it looks like the chosen destination is indeed Armageddon.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so
200
sorry.
miles with
I'm so sorry.
25.
From a deep interest in America's
Salakia.
interest. Is this good for us or is it not? Doug, thank you for coming on. Do you think that we are moving toward war with Iran?
Yes, I do. And it looks like the chosen destination is indeed Armageddon.
The chosen destination is indeed Armageddon. Now, where can I find the word Armageddon? Can I find it in the Quran? Nope. Can I find it in the Egyptian Book of the Dead or any of those hieroglyphs on the walls of Egypt? Nope. Can I find it in the Hindu scrolls? Nope. Where can I find the word Armageddon? It's in the Holy Bible. The Most High made him say this, man, because he controls the minds of men. And that's what we're heading, brothers and sisters, to Armageddon. Whether you understand it or not, it's going to happen, man. You can go, all right, you can go watch NBA or whatever you do in your life. But the Most High God is preparing these nations for the war of Armageddon. And let's go to it here in the scriptures, man.
Can I get a quick one out?
Yeah, brother, you got it out.
Just to back you up about the Most High made him say that. Because he probably didn't even think about saying that before the interview started.
Right.
Proverbs 16:1, it says the preparations of the heart and man, right? So you could think about what you're gonna say, what's gonna be your response. Oh, you might be thinking something in your mind, but it says the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. So the Most High had him say that. Why? Because it's that time. Proverbs 21. Mm-hmm. The king's minds, he getting these leaders' minds ready to go to war, man. You got it, bro.
Come on. So let's get it here in the Holy Scriptures. All right, this is Revelation chapter 16, verse 16. Okay, and what does it say? And he gathered them together into a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon. Now, this word Armageddon, brothers and sisters, okay, this is a compound word, okay, and it tells you that it's in the Hebrew tongue. So this is a Hebrew word, though you see it here in the Greek. It has Hebrew origins, okay. And the first word here is har. All right, har is hill, mountain, hill country, mount, right? A valley, okay. And the other word here is a Godwin. Okay, it should be Godwin. All right, and it says here. Well, you know what? So let me go. Because it should lead to where it's in Megiddo, a place of crowds. Let's see here. It should go all the way back to Gad. Troops. Yeah, but yeah, the Hebrew word is a Harmagad one. Okay, I'm not sure they got it all the way deep in here, but I ain't about to click through 1,000 etymology words. But Hebrew word is Harmagad one, which means mountain of troops or valley of troops. And their prophecy, okay, is found where? In the book of Joel here. All right. Joel chapter 3. Okay. And I'll read verse 1 and 2. And then I jump down to verse 9. It says, "For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem," which is happening right now by way of the gospel being preached. You have both the southern kingdom and the northern kingdom of the elect returning back to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, man. It says, "I will also gather all nations." So simultaneously, as the Israelites, the true Israelites, are waking up and repenting, the Most High God is gathering all these nations for what? For war. It's time, baby. It's time. Our captivity is almost over with, brothers and sisters.
Yes,
It's
sir.
going to go down, man. This is what the prophets and everybody been looking for since the beginning of the time, man. The time that we are living in, okay? Real quick, man, the prophets been looking for this, bro. And we are here in these times, and we're living this thing, man. Like we're in it, okay? This is what Jeremiah, Isaiah, all the beautiful prophets of old, they saw this, man. And they were looking for this, okay? Real quick, it says, 1 Peter 1 and 9, it says, "Receiving the end of your faith, even the salvation of your souls." And us receiving the end of our faith is us, getting the kingdom, okay? It says, verse 10, "Of which salvation the prophets have inquired and searched diligently, who prophesied of the grace that should come unto you." So the prophets were searching, inquiring diligently about the salvation that Yahweh Shah was going to bring, man. And we're in those times, bro. Like, sometimes you got to pinch yourself like, bro, this is happening. Like, we're really living out biblical prophecy in real freaking time, man. So I don't see how a guy could take his hand from the plow, or how a guy can just up and just stop doing the work, turn his back on Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, bro. What the hell is wrong with you, bro? We're here. What's your problem? What you bickering about? What you angry about, bro? But, it's prophesied for guys to fall off. But whatever, man. So back in Joel 3 and 2, it says,
You know what that show they ain't watching, because if they was watching, you'll be into it. Because if for real, I remember said for Yahweh Shai said for the joy that was set before him, he knew what he had to believe in. He knew what was coming. He knew what to look forward to. We know what to look for. If you man, come on, man. That's a scary thing. You got it, bro.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. And these times, man, brothers and sisters should be locked in, man. Okay? You should be locked in, bro. Like, you should be asking Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai for more mental control, to be more spiritually balanced and sound, man. To sit your ass down somewhere, okay, and think. Ask him to give you the spirit to read more, man. All right, to search more. To open up your understanding to see what the hell is going on, bro. To help you in the inward man, okay, to prepare your minds for the troubling times that are coming. Like, this is real, man. But some brothers and sisters ain't gonna get into this too late. Then it's gonna be too late for you, man. You don't want it to get too late for you, bro. We all have this grace period to get it together, man. Because once it closes, it's gonna be time for heavy judgment. And you don't want to be caught on the wrong side of the judgment. Okay. I damn sure don't want to get caught on it. So I'm gonna do the work, man. So back in Joel 3 and 2, it says, I will also gather all nations and bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, which Jehoshaphat in the Hebrew is what? It's a Yahweh Shaphat, meaning, or the Most High's judgment, okay? His decision. That's going to be in so-called Armageddon or Harmageddon, all right? In the valley of troops or mountain of troops, okay? I will gather all nations. They're going to gather in the Middle East, man. What is America doing right now? They're positioning themselves in the Middle East, bringing, a different, a naval ships, different, carriers, all right, for their jets and things. They're preparing, man. Russia, is gearing up. Iran is gearing up. Things are being put in place, man. And guess what? The Euphrates river is also drying up. Okay, go look that up, man. It says, and I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. So, brothers and sisters, the Most High God is bringing this heavy judgment for his people's sake, man. For all the things that have befallen us, man. The Most High God finna get everybody back, especially you Edomites, man. Okay? You have to pay for what you have done to the Israelites. Real quick, I want to get this here. Okay, and I got this last time, but I'm going to get it again through the Spirit, man. Isaiah 34, okay? You got to pay, Esau. It says, for it is the day of the Lord's revenge, the year when Edom will be paid back for all it did to Israel. So you Edomites, you got to pay for every single thing that you have done, you have said. There's no escaping it, man. You can believe in Jesus all you want to. And Allah, Buddha, Krishna, Geb, Nut, all of these gods. You can even believe in Yahweh. You not gonna make it, bro. Don't you know what King David was when he was putting them paws on his enemies that they called on the Lord? And David still beat them, man. Okay, look, let's prove that. King David's enemies were calling on the Lord.
Right.
And King David still was beating them niggas. So the Most High not with you, bro. He not with y'all, bro. Here we go. Let me see here. Okay. I'll start here. It says, verse 37. So Psalms 18:37, it says, I have pursued mine enemies and overtaken them. Neither did I turn again till they were consumed. So David wasn't playing around with his enemies, man. He got rid of them niggas. It says, I have wounded them that they were not able to rise. They are fallen under my feet, meaning his control. This is when David was in power, man. And the house of David is being restored right now. And this is coming back, man. And Yahweh Shai is going to sit on the throne. Okay, it says, for thou hast girded me with strength unto the battle. Thou hast subdued under me those that rose up against me. It says, thou hast also given me the necks of mine enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. It says, they cried, but there was none to save them. So his enemies cried unto their gods, man. But nobody came to save them. It says, even unto the Lord, but he answered them not. So you can call on the Lord, Esau. He's not going to answer you, boy. You got to pay. Okay, it says, then did I beat them small as the dust before the wind. I did cast them out as the dirt in the streets. So there's no hope for you Edomites, man. You have to pay, nigga. Okay? No ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. So back in Joel 3 and 9, it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. What is this talking about, brothers and sisters? The war of Armageddon. World War III, man, whatever you want to call it. It's going down, man. You're seeing it if you're paying attention, man. Stop scrolling on Instagram for a damn hour, okay? Download We On News. Go to RT News. Okay, watch the apostles, man. watch the brothers and the elders and get fed, bro. Okay, it's okay to scroll on Instagram sometime. I do it too. Okay, I'm guilty of it. But you got to shake it off, man. Now you be scrolling and liking pictures all day.
Right.
Okay, watching YouTube shorts and TikTok shorts. Okay, which I don't have a TikTok, but them YouTube shorts, you scroll through 50 of them hoes.
Hey, I think it's called The Social Dilemma or something like that on Netflix. But it was something I was watching, a documentary, but it was going into that was the reason shorts was made. Part of the reason, so they can shorten up videos so you can just click and scroll. So it can keep you on there clicking and scroll, so it's gonna constantly keep you edified, I'm not hey, not hey, so like you're not edified, but no, not edified. It kind of constantly keep you, in a delusion, but you got it.
Right. Yeah. Hey, look, unless you're watching their brother a GMS or your one account, then you get edified. Yeah. Shout out to that brother in Dallas, man. Shout out to that brother. Oh,
yeah, he the short king.
Yeah. He's a short bro. He be going, bro. They be going in, bro. Yes, sir. Hey, look. I'll praise you. How about shocking their brother? That talent to do that, man.
It's like a behind the scenes type of,
Right. Yeah, that brother got that. He got that eye, bro. A production down pat. Yes, sir. But here we go back in verse 10. It says, "Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong." It says, "Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. Let the Salakia. Who are the mighty ones that are going to come down during the war of Armageddon? It's talking about Yahweh Shai and the angels. Okay, they are the mighty ones. And how do we know this? Isaiah 13. Okay, which goes into the destruction of Babylon the Great. And this is proof that, all right, that this ain't talking about ancient Babylon, man. Here we go. Verse 3, it says, "I have commanded my sanctified ones." And who is that talking about? The prophets, those who are rebuking in the gates, those who are lifting up the high banner on the high mountain. The prophets, man. Well, you know what? I'll read two. I'll read one. So like it said, "The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain." What's the high mountain? Babylon. This system, okay? Esau's kingdom, okay? I read Ezekiel 35. That's the high mountain. It says, "Exalt the voice unto them," meaning what? Preach the gospel, okay? And it literally means to exalt the voice. On the highways and byways, exalt your voice, man. Especially if you're a young man, okay, with young lungs like we have. Exalt your voice, bro. Okay, don't be whispering and shit like it's an ASMR video. This ain't ASMR, bro. We're preaching the gospel, bro. Pick up your voice, bro. Okay? It says, "Shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles." It says, "I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger," right? "Even them that rejoice in my highness." Who is that? The angels, man. Starting with Yahweh Shai. They are the mighty ones that will come down when this war starts, okay? This is what the Bible is telling us. It says, "Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about." Which goes back into what? Verse 2 says what? That he's going to plead with them there for his people and heritage Israel. Man, the Most High going to judge these people, bro, for what they have done unto his people, man. It says, "Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for the wickedness is great." Okay, so everything is pretty much in place, man. It says, "Multitudes, multitudes in the valley of decisions," meaning what? All these nations and their armies that gather together, man, in the valley of decision for the war of Armageddon. That's where we're heading, bro. Okay? It says, "For the day of the Lord Yahweh is near in the valley of decision." All right? Now, I'm going to see how long we've been going, brother. An hour. Okay, I'll put a little bit of this video here. A couple minutes of it. I'm going to close my mouth, man. But he said a lot in this video. I encourage you to go watch the whole video. Ak, if you don't mind, brother, I'll post a link in the chat. for them to watch it.
Gone.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play this here, man, and then we can close out. So I go back a couple of seconds here. Here we go.
Thank you for coming on. Do you think that we are moving toward war with Iran?
Yes, I do. And it looks like the chosen destination is indeed Armageddon. There doesn't seem to be any real appreciation for the implications for us and frankly, for Europe and the world, as well as the Middle East, of such action. Take for an example, just on the economic side, about 20% of the world's oil passes through the Straits of Hormuz every month, probably 25% of liquefied natural gas. And you're talking about shutting down 2 to 3 million barrels a day of oil from Iran. This entire region is involved in the war. This is not an Iranian monopoly by any stretch of the imagination. But the point is that when we're looking at 10-year treasury yields up over 5%, and people are increasingly convinced that the Fed has lost control, the economic side of the house is catastrophe. Then when you look at the military side, you have to look at the arsenal of missiles that Iran possesses. And they can reach out 1,200 miles with great precision, very high explosive conventional warheads that would do enormous damage, destroying whole city blocks in places like Haifa, Tel Aviv, even Jerusalem, though I doubt they would attack Jerusalem. The bottom line is that we need to think this through, and everyone right now is emoting. There is no thinking anywhere, as far as I can tell. The only possible exception may be, amazingly enough, Mr. Erdogan in Turkey, who came out this morning and indicated he was willing to mediate the dispute between Israel and Hamas. Whether or not anyone in Washington or Israel is interested in talking, I don't know. But if we could sideline Turkey and keep Turkey out of the fight, that would ultimately help Israel enormously.
So what would happen to the United States if we followed Senator Graham's advice and just began bombing critical infrastructure in Iran? What would happen then?
All of the bases that we have in Iraq and Syria, unfortunately, where we still have over 1,000 Americans, all of those would be targeted. And this time they would target them accurately, and this destruction would be wholesale. I would expect trouble here at home and in the United States because of the open border. Hezbollah has a very large operation in Mexico. There are no doubt many Hezbollah agents inside the United States. We can only begin to imagine the kind of trouble they could cause. The missile and space program in Iran is very advanced, as is their cyber warfare capability. All of these things would be brought to bear against us. But what's most important, I think, for Americans to understand is if we attack Iran on the basis of Hezbollah's alleged willingness to attack Israel if Israel invades Gaza, we will end up in a fight with Russia. Russia will not sit by quietly and watch Iran destroyed by the United States air and naval power in the region. And once Russia enters this, it becomes much more than just a local conflict, maybe more than just a regional war. We haven't thought this through. We need to do that. And I doubt seriously at that point that the Turks would be able to stay out. The Turks are Sunni Muslims. They are the de facto leaders of the Sunni Muslim world. They have the largest armed forces in the region. They are in close proximity to Israel. They could move forces south through Syria very rapidly. And I'm sure Bashar al-Assad, assuming he even survives the opening of this campaign, would not obstruct them.
So many questions, but just to back up one click, you described Iran's missile arsenal, but Iran is a country that's been the subject of a very intense sanction regime from the United States, increased by the last president, Donald Trump, but for a long time. How is Iran still such a powerful country militarily given those sanctions? It sounds like maybe they didn't work.
Oh, no, I think that's an important point, Tucker, and you're absolutely right. We place so much value on these sanctions and assume that they have this profound impact. Normally, sanctions harm the population in terms of lowering its standard of living, making life more difficult for the everyday citizen, but it doesn't fundamentally alter the policy or the goals and objectives of the government. And this is something that I don't think we understand. And the same thing is true for Hamas and Gaza. You want to go after Hamas. You want to destroy it. I think everyone with a sound mind is interested in the destruction of Hamas. But do you want to kill hundreds of thousands of people in order to get at Hamas? That's the question. We have the same.
All right, man. So that's all I'll play here. Brothers and sisters, go finish out this video. All of it is good, okay? all of it is good, man. I suggest you go watch it. It's good, real good, and it plays into prophecy. Okay, I won't drag this thing out because he looked like he really hadn't got started yet. Okay, when you get into like the 15-minute mark, he really going in. All right, but for time's sake, man, I'm gonna close out here. Brady, got anything got?
Like, you can take us out, bro. Hey,
Yep.
shit, the water for tuning in. Keep your eyes open, Keep your eyes open.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, so we pray that this live show was edifying to the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Keep fighting, keep pushing out there. Keep praying, keep working on yourself through the spirit, man. Very, very close. We're very, very close, man. Only a few more prophecies left, and look, we'll be in the kingdom, Lord willing, So we're going to close out by giving our praise and glory once again unto Yahweh, Bahashem, the one is unto the apostles and others of great millstone. Peace and blessing to the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.